So how was your trip?
It was fabulous. You know when you're around a lot of people who do what you do, and you just start this whole conversation. Yeah, well, what do you do when? And it just compiles into like a.
Inside this building is advanced life-saving cardiac technology and a team of highly trained, caring cardiologists. Inside this building is unmatched cardiovascular prevention, screening, and intervention. Inside this building is compassion and hope. And this building is right here in Stillwater, the new Heart Center at Stillwater Medical Center. Advanced care close to home.
This is a tree that was never chopped down to make a crutch that was never needed by a child who never got polio because a vaccine was never in short supply. Thanks to people whose compassion wasn't either. You can help Rotary end polio now. Learn how you can help at rotary.org/endpolio. Rotary, humanity in motion.
Hi, Casey Kendrick along with Tom Dorado, inviting you to join us each week for Out of Bounds, and we have a lot of fun out here on the old sidewalk.
You know, I don't know how many years we've been doing this, but they kind of go by when you have fun, and we appreciate this show's only really as good as the guests we have, and appreciate their cooperation and their interest in coming down here, sharing behind the scenes. We have coaches, players, whatever we get, even some townspeople come in here from time to time. They kind of sit here. It's not the Today Show, but it's our version of it.
It's on the sidewalk, and we tape it every Tuesday morning.
Hour here going
down. Yeah, that's, you need to cut it. It's Tuesday mornings at 9 a.m., the raw version. The edited version's Tuesday nights at 8, Thursday nights at 8, and Saturday morning at 9 a.m. It's Out of Bounds, only here on TV31. McDonald's is continuing to be very proactive with its new menu items, including a great new addition to the breakfast menu, the Egg White McMuffin. Make your morning with 100% freshly grilled egg whites, extra lean Canadian bacon, and smooth white cheddar stacked on a toasted English muffin made with 8 grams of whole grain. Great taste for only 250 calories. Or a refreshing anytime drink, the McCafe Blueberry Pomegranate Smoothie, made with a combination of blueberries and raspberries and a splash of pomegranate juice, blended with ice and creamy low-fat yogurt. Only 220 calories. Always making the menu better. McDonald's in Stillwater, Perkins, and Perry. I'm loving it.
Good morning. Welcome to the morning edition. I'm Cristy Morrison. This is Kevin Clark.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here this morning.
Hey, it's great to be here. Welcome back.
Yeah, thank you. It's good to be back.
Sounds like you had a great trip.
I had a really great trip. I've been boring Damon and Kevin with all of the details. While incredibly fascinating to me, probably somewhat boring to you two.
No, not at all.
Oh, no?
It's good, yeah.
Yeah, very. He's either faking that very, very well, or I appreciate it. No, it is interesting. Yeah. I think that what I do for a living is pretty cool. It's a whole different ballgame when you're promoting a destination as a whole city rather than a museum or an attraction. But I think that's what makes it so exciting. Yeah. There's so many different things you can do. So what have you been doing?
Working and hosting the show. And,
yes, you have. Thank you very much.
This was cleanup weekend at church, so I was up there for several hours sorting through sound equipment and got rid of a bunch of stuff.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you sometimes go, man, I wish I knew we had this 2 months ago?
Well, there was some of the stuff that I'd never seen before, and I've been doing sound there for more than a decade. So.
Have you really?
Yeah.
I thought it was more of a recent thing.
Oh no, I've been doing this since I was a teenager. I've been doing it at church for not long since after I got there.
Huh? What, are you just interested in electronics?
It's just something I started doing.
Wow.
Don't ask me to repair your piece of equipment, but I can probably run it. So
I'm more of a I just want it to work kind of person. So if my TV upstairs won't come on, you think you could get it to come on? I don't know if it totally went out or if there's just something, I don't know what happened.
I could probably figure out if the TV's good or bad.
Well, it weighs about 6 million pounds, so hopefully it'll come back on. If not, some poor 4 or 5 guys are going to have to haul it out of there, because seeing them haul it in there was not pleasant. So we'll see.
Okay.
All right. Well, you want to look at the weather?
Let's do that.
I really enjoyed getting woken up by thunder and lightning. I didn't know it was going to rain.
We had 2.87 inches of rain.
No kidding.
In the last 24 hours.
I had a feeling it had been a lot because all of the ditches were completely full this morning. It's currently cloudy, 68 degrees outside. Winds are coming out of the east at quite a bit,
17.
according to that. Thank you. Yes, one day I will wear my glasses, I promise. I believe it's 92% humidity.
94.
Okay, I was close.
And the visibility, of course, is 10 miles.
I could guess that one, actually.
I need a larger font or wear glasses, one or the other.
Yeah.
Mostly cloudy. High is today will be 91 degrees. Low overnight will be 70 degrees. Winds are going to pick up out of the south-southeast at 11 miles per hour. And there's a 20% chance of precipitation today during the day.
Fantastic. What I understand is it's got a chance to rain throughout the morning, kind of go away, and then a chance of scattered thunderstorms this afternoon.
There you go.
That's what I heard on multiple radio stations this morning. So
all right.
I'm going to guess that is true. Well, we're going to go to commercial break. We're going to welcome Damon on the show. I'm not really sure how to say his last name because he may not know this, but it is a really messed up spelling. Is it Blalack?
Blalack.
Blalack.
There you
Blalack, okay. It doesn't really look like that. So.
And he's here to talk about?
We're going to talk about the Red Dirt International Film Festival that's coming up the second year. I'm excited to hear more about that, and we're going to thank our friends at Wilson Chevrolet for bringing us the weather. Be back right after this.
It's easy doing business the Wilson way. Wilson Chevrolet, Stillwater.
Chevrolet, a 5-time winner. Chevy puts safety first, and it has the 5-star scores to prove it. 7 of Chevy's 2014 models received the highest possible score for safety. That's more than Ford and Toyota combined. But that's not all. The Cruze, Volt, and Sonic were listed on Forbes' list of 10 safest small cars, and Consumer Reports call the all-new 2014 Impala the best new sedan. What this means is today's Chevrolet is giving our customer the quality they deserve. For the last 27 years, we at Wilson's have built our tradition on customer satisfaction. We are honored to serve you, our guests, with the best products on the market. Back that by the largest service team in the area, and we think you'll enjoy our way of doing business. Visit us online at wilsonchevyok.com. Find new roads.
Wilson Chevrolet, Stillwater.
Turn water into soda in seconds with SodaStream. Fill SodaStream's BPA-free bottle with cold water and press the carbonating button to fizz. Enjoy fresh sparkling water or add a capful of SodaStream's concentrated syrup. No more lugging bottles and cans from the store, no more wasted storage space, and no more empties to recycle or throw away. Stillwater's SodaStream's best selection at Stillwater's best prices. Murphy's Department Store, downtown Stillwater, open 7 days a week.
We love helping people make lifelong memories. Families are going on cruises, doing adventure travel, and having destination weddings. Alaska, Mexico, Europe, Hawaii, we give you full-service travel all over the world. International Tours, located downtown Stillwater, 401 South Main Street. Call us at 372-1647 or visit our website at www.travel-its.com. Let us help you create a lifelong memory.
Once upon a time, there were 3 beautiful girls. One graduated advanced pharmacy technician training. One studied microbiology. The other grew up in a pharmacy and has extensive experience with Medicare. And now, they work for me. My name is Charlie.
No, actually, you all work for me. Hi, my name is Debbie, and I bought the store from Charlie in 1997.
Debbie and the crew at Charlie's Discount Drug fight hard every day to protect your right to great services at discount prices, providing cholesterol checks, vaccinations, fittings for Doc's Pro Plugs, and even an app for your iPhone or Android device to refill to keep track of your medications. You can also refill your medications online at charliesdrug.com. And now Debbie and the crew provide Dispill, a monthly pill planner system. Call 624-3535 for details or come to Charlie's Discount Drug today, where Debbie and her angels have been fighting high prices since 1979. Charlie's Discount Drug, 723 South Walnut in Stillwater. Are you a sports fan looking for exclusive information on the Pioneers, the Cowboys? Well, you need to check out TV31 each weekday from 1 to 3 on TV31 and simulcast on Team Radio's Triple Play of networks. Each week, I'm joined by the names most associated with athletics, such as Tom Dorado on Mondays, Steve Daniels on Tuesdays, Coach Bill Landon on Wednesdays, and Larry Reese on Thursdays. Different personalities each day, but the same commitment to having fun and entertaining sports talk. TV31 Catch it weekdays 1 to 3 on TV31 and simulcast on Team Radio.
Good morning and welcome back to the morning edition. We just had, that wasn't lightning, was it, Damon?
I don't believe so.
We have with us Damon Blalack. I said it correctly?
Yes, you got
it. Thanks for being here this morning. I was very intrigued by your new event last year, the Red Dirt International Film Festival, which the reason I think is because it's kind of different for a film festival because it took place in multiple locations. Is that correct?
No,
in a way?
That's actually pretty standard for a film festival.
Is it? Okay.
And, yeah, so that's something we're wanting to educate the public about.
Well, Baba here might be interested in that as well. He's into that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So tell us how you got started or what the reason. I know you had to have been inspired by something to do this event.
Yeah, having spent most of my life in Stillwater and as an active filmmaker, it became a little bit frustrating not having an outlet to be able to show work. And I've traveled around a lot to other festivals, and I always thought it would be really good for Stillwater to have one in place. And so it's something I kicked around for a number of years, and I co-founded the Artists Coalition of Stillwater a number of years ago, and we had several public events, and that was always still in the back of my head that one day there needed to be a formal festival organized. And I kept thinking it may just be something that would be organized for a single weekend, but once I got going, I realized it's something that's much bigger than what I anticipated, and it's almost a full-time job keeping it going because we plan to have many different events throughout the year on an ongoing basis.
Oh, good. I didn't realize that. Now, I know for your inaugural event last year that people did come in from across the country and the world, and I was frankly somewhat shocked. I was like, wow, this is great. Yeah. But if you have that great of attendance and from far away for your first year, I could only imagine how it's just going to keep compounding and getting more and more people.
Yeah, definitely. We've already got an incredible amount more submissions this year than we did last year. And we were really expecting that we would have primarily Oklahoma-based filmmakers submitting to the festival when we first began, but we ended up getting ones, as you say, from all over the world, including a submission from Antarctica. So in the end, we were able to represent all 7 continents, and we had filmmakers come in from all over. One guy came from Finland, and I think there were a few from Canada, and it was really nice to have them all here, getting to see Stillwater. We had venues spread out all over, as you say, not only all over town, but on campus as well.
Good.
And people kind of leapfrogged back and forth and then spent a lot of time downtown in the evenings. But it gave them a chance to see what Stillwater in Oklahoma is like, and it gave local filmmakers and members of the public the chance to meet with them and find out a little bit about their culture, and also to see all the great films that they brought with them.
Do you interact very much with the film club on campus? I didn't even know there was one till recently.
Yeah, a little bit. We kind of we tried to partner with them to just so because we felt like they would have a lot of films available and want to show their work. But I'm not sure if it was the timing. We didn't have enough time to make that partnership happen. But hopefully we'll have more of their involvement this year.
Cool. No, I'm really excited to learn more about it. I appreciate you keeping us in the loop. We're going to go to commercial break. Damon, when we come back, we'll talk about how you're going to get to be, it's going to probably rival at some point Cannes Film Festival, right?
Yeah, I hope so.
See, that'd be cool.
Definitely.
But I am learning a little bit more about what it means and all the people it's going to involve, and we'll learn a little bit more about it right after these messages.
Located in the heart of the United States, in Stillwater, Oklahoma, the National Wrestling Hall of Fame and Museum is truly America's shrine to the sport of wrestling. It is the focal point for the past, the present, and the future of wrestling. It preserves the heritage of the sport, celebrates new achievements, and encourages the youth of our land to aspire to lofty goals. Even though the founding board members represent all regions of the country, they recognize that like Canton, Ohio, like Cooperstown, New York, Stillwater, Oklahoma is synonymous with success.
This drugstore coordinator rises early to prepare her crew for the cold and flu season, especially on game day. These gladiators of good health have performed pre-cold and flu season drills to help improve your body's defenses. When this team is faced with prescriptions, they rise to the challenge using the well-guided teamwork to deliver the medicine designated to battle your illness quickly and conveniently. For this day in Charlie's discount drug history, this drugstore coordinator receives a game ball. Charlie's Discount Drug, an integral part of your healthcare team.
My great-grandfather was with the Exchange Bank for over 60 years. My grandfather was with the bank for 55 years. My dad and uncle have already spent over 30 years with the bank and they're still going. I am proud to be a fourth-generation community baker. With locations in Perry and Stillwater, there's definitely plenty to do. My name is Riley Hall, and I've been training for this my whole life.
Hi, Casey Kendrick along with Tom Dorado, inviting you to join us each week for Out of Bounds, and we have a lot of fun out here on the old sidewalk.
You know, I don't know how many years we've been doing this, but they kind of go by when you have fun, and we appreciate this show is only really as good as the guests we have, and appreciate their cooperation and their interest in coming down here, sharing behind the scenes. We have coaches, players, whatever we get, even some townspeople come in here from time to time. They kind of sit here. It's not the Today Show, but it's our version of it.
It's on the sidewalk, and we tape it every Tuesday morning.
Hour here going down.
Yeah, you need to cut it. It's Tuesday mornings at 9 a.m., the raw version. The edited version's Tuesday nights at 8, Thursday nights at 8, and Saturday morning at 9 a.m. It's Out of Bounds, only here on TV31.
I was just talking about a short film. It was the discussion. Kevin told me to be quiet. The mics were on. I think maybe we're freaked out, Damon, because you are the first guest in these new chairs, and I'm not really quite sure what I think of them.
I get to break them in, huh?
They're nice. Yeah, I think they're easier to sit in than the big cushy ones. The big cushy ones are easy to like cuddle up and read a book, but not to sit straight in, unless your legs are super duper long like Kevin's. So he has it easy. Hey, but we're talking about the Red Dirt International Film Festival, and I was, when the mics came up, asking you about, I had gone to a movie here in Stillwater, actually, and there was a short film with a paper airplane, and you could just tell from the atmosphere in the theater, everybody was kind of, well, what is this? But it was great. So I was asking you about the genres of films. You have everything from something like that to 3-hour feature films that participate in your festival.
Yeah, we accept material of all genres. Well, not all genres, but you know.
Well, yeah, I can imagine.
You know, we have to draw the line somewhere, but you know, anywhere between, you know, I don't know, 2 minutes up to, like you said, you know, possibly 3 hours. I think the longest one we've officially had was about 2.5 hours. But you know, we tend to place the different categories in their own respective venues so that people know what to expect. If they buy a ticket to a 2-hour block of short films, they know they're all going to be along a certain theme.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, I was asking you who judges them, because an event like this is something that you enter because you want to get the recognition. And I know somebody who entered last year was actually nominated for an Academy Award.
Yeah,
which
definitely.
is pretty big.
Yeah, that was very exciting for us, particularly in our first year. But my co-founder, Marisa Farrell, she she's actually the one who pushed me to get the whole festival going, and she's actually been the public face to a large degree, and kind of the charm. She kind of takes my serious side and balances it out, and she is always overworked with the side of, you asked about the judges.
Mm-hmm.
The judges and the screeners are people. It's a group of people that are set up worldwide. So she logs in all the submissions as they arrive, and she communicates with all the filmmakers and with that panel of screeners, and as they go through the material and begin to select certain ones that could possibly be nominated for the various categories, then she'll transmit those on to the judges, which are people that either we've met professionally through doing the festival, or people that I knew beforehand as an active filmmaker and film professor. And so those people will then go through and rate them on various scales, and that's how we have the award system set up.
So for me to say that I've seen tons of movies doesn't qualify me to participate as a judge.
No.
Darn it.
Maybe a screener.
Oh, that'd be fun. No, I think, yeah, that's true. I would love to do that, because I think sometimes my sister is a computer, what is she? A software engineer, and I'm a marketing person.
Mm-hmm.
And we're completely different, but we have a lot of similarities. But we can watch the same movie. The kind that end kind of vague.
Yeah.
We always have, well, here's what happened. I said, no, that's not what I think. We love doing that. That's why my family, we like watching movies, just kind of talk about them when they're over.
Right.
But I bet you there's a lot of them like that are submitted to your festival.
Yeah, there's a conception with film festivals. A lot of people think that that they tend to be more arty sort of films, and we did have a few that were like that, but we tend to put those in the art or experimental category, and they actually tend to be in the minority.
No, really? Okay.
We received a lot of family and family films and comedy films, and quite a bit of like historical dramas, which I was very excited to see.
Well, tell us about the dates and times, or just how we can get more information about it.
Yeah, our website is currently being revamped for the oncoming season. It's reddirtfilmfestival.org.
Mm-hmm.
We just recently have begun filing the paperwork to become a nonprofit entity so that we can start receiving.
That's a lot of fun, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's a lot of work.
Yes, it is.
But hopefully that will help us to get the infrastructure firmly in place to keep this going year to year, as well as being able to offer many different opportunities for people to get involved and to see films and be part of the events throughout the year. But we're probably most active on Facebook.
Okay.
If you go to Red Dirt Film Festival on Facebook, we have posts almost every day, and quite a community of people that are growing there.
Oh, good deal. All right. Well, are we missing anything? We need to get you on. Do we already have you scheduled to come on, kind of periodically closer to?
I believe again next month, and then once in September.
Okay, good deal. Well, we'll get you on, find out more about what's going on, find maybe a heads up from where these different filmmakers are coming.
Yeah,
Could be
definitely.
kinda neat.
Yeah, our submission period ends at the end of this month. So,
oh, does it? Okay.
By mid to late July, we'll have a pretty good overview of what the slate looks like for this coming festival.
Perfect. Good deal. Well, Damon, thanks for being here this morning.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Hey, don't go away. We're going to come back. We're going to finish things up with Kevin, who is pumped to be here this morning. We'll be back right after this.
Where are you?
I'm in downtown Stillwater at Formal Fantasy. Wait, I'm sending you some pictures.
Oh, wow, that dress is so sparkly, you'd be seen for miles.
This is the open back dress. Don't you love the way it looks in the back?
You do look gorgeous in it. That ombre is so fun. I love the color changes.
This is called the high-low dress. It'll show off my new shoes.
Well, at least then you wouldn't have to worry about tripping. Wow, doesn't he look great in that tux? Who is he?
He's the man of my dreams, Mom.
Turn water into soda in seconds with SodaStream. Fill SodaStream's BPA-free bottle with cold water and press the carbonating button to fizz. Enjoy fresh sparkling water or add a capful of SodaStream's concentrated syrup. No more lugging bottles and cans from the store, no more wasted storage space, and no more empties to recycle or throw away. Stillwater's SodaStream's best selection at Stillwater's best prices. Murphy's Department Store, downtown Stillwater, open 7 days a week.
Will you take me to the Hideaway?
But wait, I deliver.
Take me to Hideaway.
You don't need a delivery guy to get you to the Hideaway. Just come on, meet us there. The Hideaway, for the best food and the best service that you will love. And you will join us when we say, "We love Hideaway." The Hideaway, 230 South Knobloch Street, Stillwater, Oklahoma. Dine in, take out, or delivery. Call 405-372-4777.
Call me, I deliver.
It's easy doing business the Wilson way. Wilson Chevrolet, Stillwater.
Chevrolet, a 5-time winner. Chevy puts safety first, and it has the 5-star scores to prove it. 7 of Chevy's 2014 models received the highest possible score for safety. That's more than Ford and Toyota combined. But that's not all. The Cruze, Volt, and Sonic were listed on Forbes' list of 10 safest small cars, and Consumer Reports call the all-new 2014 Impala the best new sedan. What this means is today's Chevrolet is giving our customer the quality they deserve. For the last 27 years, we at Wilson's have built our tradition on customer satisfaction. We are honored to serve you, our guests, with the best products on the market. Back that by the largest service team in the area, and we think you'll enjoy our way of doing business. Visit us online at wilsonchevyok.com. Find new roads.
Wilson Chevrolet, Stillwater.
Be sure to join TV31 for our local programming. Here's what you'll find tonight on TV31.
Welcome back. We learned a lot about what's going on with the upcoming Red Dirt International Film Festival. I'm absolutely intrigued by it.
Well, it's something I want to make sure to try to get engaged in when it gets here.
Me too.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah, and he did, Damon did kind of I always thought film festivals were more the artsy films that you're just kind of going, huh? Some of them, which I really like, but some people may not, but I do. But they're not. They're comedies and family film and all kinds of different things. So I'm really excited to learn more about that, particularly when you have people coming in from around the world. With Damon's contact and networks, I mean, can you imagine? Some of them would be cool.
Absolutely.
And you'd get to see them here first if you go view them, and then who knows where they're going to end up. So I think it's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Do you get to meet some of the filmmakers themselves through this process? See? How cool is that? No,
Beautiful.
You do. You do get to, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and look at the extended forecast. You know, it's actually cloudier now than it was in the first segment earlier this morning. We're going to thank our friends at Wilson Chevrolet for bringing us the weather today.
It's easy doing business the Wilson way. Wilson Chevrolet, Stillwater.
Chevrolet, a 5-time winner. Chevy puts safety first, and it has the 5-star scores to prove it. 7 of Chevy's 2014 models received the highest possible score for safety. That's more than Ford and Toyota combined. But that's not all. The Cruze, Volt, and Sonic were listed on Forbes' list of 10 safest small cars, and Consumer Reports call the all-new 2014 Impala the best new sedan. What this means is today's Chevrolet is giving our customer the quality they deserve. For the last 27 years, we at Wilson's have built our tradition on customer satisfaction. We are honored to serve you, our guests, with the best products on the market. Back that by the largest service team in the area, and we think you'll enjoy our way of doing business. Visit us online at wilsonchevyok.com. Find new roads.
Wilson Chevrolet, Stillwater.
Thanks again to our friends at Wilson
Whoa,
Chevrolet.
it's
And
windy.
look at that wind. Holy cow. The camera's bouncing and the trees are moving.
Yes, it actually is really
That is
windy
a,
out there.
that is a
I'm looking.
unique weather shot. Well, let's look at the current conditions beyond the...
It's knocking it in and out of focus. It's so windy.
Wow. All right, Baba, let's look at the current conditions. It's currently...
It's
well, there we go.
68
degrees and cloudy. Thank you for your help, Cristy. 68 degrees and cloudy. The winds are out of the east at 17 miles per hour. And I think they're gusting higher than that. Humidity is at 94%. Of course, visibility is 10 miles. The high today is going to be 91 degrees with a low overnight of 70. Winds are going to be out of the south-southeast later today at 11 miles per hour, and there is a 20% chance of precipitation today. Looking at the forecast, the 5-day forecast, we've got rain, a chance of rain throughout the week pretty much. This says 30% tonight, 20%, 30%, 30%, and then 40% on Saturday, of course, when I would like to mow.
Of course.
But listen, we may get our first triple-digit day on Wednesday. It's supposed to hit 100. Lows overnight aren't going to get below the high 60s until Saturday. So it is, there's a look at the extended forecast.
Okay.
And look at that wind.
That's crazy. Huh.
So, do we know who's going to be here tomorrow?
There's going to be a fabulous guest here tomorrow. Kevin is pointing out that I forgot to print out the form. And it doesn't mean that they're not extremely important and interesting. It just means that I forgot.
Okay, well, I just thought you might know off the top of your head
yeah,
who it was.
I don't.
So,
I should, but I do not. Sorry.
All right.
But it'll be fantastic. Are
Of
you
course
here
it will.
tomorrow?
No.
Okay.
I'm not back till my regular day on Friday.
Okay, then. Well, it was good to see you.
It's good to have you back in town.
Thank you. It's good to be back in town.
When you're here, I must hear so much. So.
Sorry. But you are very helpful. Thank you. Thank you. We are going to go for today. Everybody have a wonderful Monday. Please join us back here tomorrow morning for a fantastic guest. And we'll see you here tomorrow right here on TV31.